All right, welcome to our series of live instructional webinars designed to support the school annual online yearbook program. Our goals today will be to introduce participants to the functions of the program associated with beginning stages of yearbook creation. Specifically, we will be reviewing logging into the program, familiarization with the welcome screen and page ladder, font selection, creating an image share account, transferring materials from a previous year to the current year, and leading into the next installment, the importance of sending us your portrait CDs to provide by your photographer. This webinar will be approximately 30 minutes, so let's go ahead and get started. So first off, if you haven't already, we're going to talk about logging into the program itself. So here in our main website, schoolannual.com, you can log into your program simply by clicking the login button here in the upper right hand corner in the orange letters. By clicking right here, it will take you to this screen. I would suggest bookmarking this screen right here as you'll be visiting it quite a bit during this process. Make sure that it says 2025 right here at the top. Enter your job number, followed by your username and password. If you ever need to see your password, all you have to do is click this little I right here, and you can see your password versus just the little dots. Once you're logged in, let's get this one right here. Once you're logged in, you'll see this screen right here. It will have your school name right here. This is just my demo account. Right here in the upper right hand corner, it will have your name. In front of your name, it will have a letter A if you're logged in as the advisor, or S if you're logged in as the staff. So let's talk about these little boxes right here real quick. This first one is your countdown box. This tab right here will tell you just how much time you have left before your book is due. Next is your total pages. Right here in the middle will tell you how many pages you have remaining. So right now I have 60 pages remaining. This little circle right here, red is not started. So this tells me right here I have 47 pages that are not started yet. And out of that 60, I have 13 that are in progress. These are pages either with something on them or they had something on them at one point. Green means completed, black means submitted. Right here we have upcoming events. This will tell you things that are coming up, the first three things that are the soonest to come up, such as like your cover or any deposits or any CDs or anything that's of great importance that you need to know about. Task right here, you can assign different tasks either to yourself or to other staff members or other people helping you out with the book. This is a great way to make sure that certain things are done by certain dates and to kind of help you keep on task within your book. Right here, we just have some images. These are staff images or total images that have been uploaded thus far in the book. Right up here in the upper left-hand corner, we have like plan, create, sales, status, showcase, and help. If you're logged into the advisor, you will see most of these. Staff will not see your sales. So let's talk about plan first. All right, just a minute here. All right. So one of the first things we want to talk about is, I know it says the first one there is page letter, but we're going to talk about staff first. So we're going to click on plan, and then we're going to come down to staff. Oh, there we go. So staff right here, you have your primary advisor that will be right here. Your advisor roles will be right here. Any staff members will be located here. To add any staff members, if you do have any additional assistants helping you, come over here to add staff. We're going to click on that. All you have to do is fill out the first name, last name, and a username. It can be like first letter, last name, or any combination that you want. Password has to be 10 digits. This includes a capital letter and a number. Email is optional. Roles right here, you can assign them either advisor, business manager, editor, staff. Please remember if you give them advisor, they have access to everything right here at the top. Staff will have a little limited. They can still work on the book, but it'll be limited to what they can see and do. Once you have all that set, just come over here and hit save, and then they will be shown here in the list. For any reason you have a staff member who is stepping away from the book for whatever reason, you can mark them inactive. This just means they can't log in. Their information stays put right here. This way you don't have to delete it and then re-add it if they come back. If they do come back and start working on the book again, you just click active, and it will make that person active and they can start working on the book again. For any reason you need to change a person's password or any other information, all you have to do is click edit, go in, change their password real quick or change their role, and then just hit save, and then that effect takes place. Let's come over to plan and let's next talk about fonts. So under fonts, right here is you can select any font that you want to use in the book. To see what that font looks like, all you have to do is click on it. Then over here on the left, you will see what the font looks like. So you can do that to any one of these and just see the different styles right there. To make them active, all you have to do is click this little button right here, and it makes it active. One thing to be careful though is when you're scrolling down and you're looking at a font, and then you click on active, it moves that now activated font to the top of the list in alphabetical order. So uh, as you're activating fonts, please be aware that it will send that one to the top, like I said. So that way you're not sitting there and just activating fonts. Usually between 7 to 10 fonts is all you pretty much need. Once you inactivate a font, it will go back down into the fonts in alphabetical order. So here are the active fonts in alphabetical order. Um, I will warn you right now, do not shut off or inactivate Foundation Romans or Foundation Sans right here. And then I'll tell you why here in a second. We're going to go over to styles, and styles right here. What you see right here will be found under text on your page design, and we'll look at your page design here in a minute. But the reason why we don't want to shut off Foundation Sans and Foundation Romans is those two fonts are used to create these styles. And if you shut those off, these styles disappear. So you would have to recreate your styles all over again. So these are created by default. So as you log into the system for the first time, or as your book is created, these fonts and these styles are created by default. So if we go to edit, you can see right here, AYT Foundation Sans was used to create this style. So let's go down to plan and let's go to showcase. We'll do photo share. Let's talk about this real quick. So PhotoShare is new this year. It's going to replace Replay It. So with PhotoShare, all you have to do it's actually very easy to use. All you have to do is just set an end date. So all you have to do is click this little picture of a calendar. Find out what day you want to end your collection of photos. Typically 2 weeks before your book is due is what we tell people. This gives you time to sort through your photos, and it also gives you a little bit of buffer in case you need additional photos. You can open it up for a little bit longer. So once you set your date, right here in this box right here, you have photo guidelines. These can be something that you put in, um, because when they go in to actually use this site, it will pop up a warning saying, um, this is what you're looking for in the photos. Make sure it has a lot of kids in it. Make sure you list what field trip it's on or what special occasion this photo was taken at. This way, it helps us sort where this image goes. Make sure you tag any and all the children you know in it, because then that way it'll help us to identify who is actually in the book. All right. So once you have all that information, and then, like I said, once they go in, it's actually a pop up. So they have to actually acknowledge this pop up before they can start submitting images. Once they have that, all you have to do is click this little button right here. It says Publish Site. And right now, that site is now active. This site right here is now active. Your link to the site is right here. Your QR code is right here. You can download that and put that on any publication that you want. We will advise probably the only site you don't want to put this link on is Facebook, because Facebook puts additional links onto this website right here for tracking purposes, and so it actually breaks the link a little bit. Um, so we would say stay off of Facebook. Just set this on email. Um, if you have a texting service or anything like that, send that through there. All right, so we're going to talk about the page ladder. That's right here. So if you click on Plan the Page Ladder, so let's talk about this here real quick. Right here in the teal, you have the ladder. If you ever need to move pages around, all you do is click on Page Mover. Then you can click Double Page, or right here in the upper right hand corner, you can switch to Single Page and move single pages around. All right. So right here is Sections. So you can click on Sections, and you can actually type what section you want. So if you want staff, just type in staff and either hit the plus sign or hit the enter sign, or enter on your keyboard, and here's your staff. So you can click and hold on staff and move that over to one page or both pages just by simply crossing the middle line right there. And then right here, this will be the staff section. So you can actually section off pages of your yearbook to different, like for staff, fifth grade, fourth grade, third grade, second grade, stuff like that. That way, you know how many pages um, to dedicate to each grade level, including your staff and your faculty. A lot of schools do have limited pages. So this is a way to help make sure that you keep track of how many pages you have used or how many pages you have dedicated to a particular group or organization or grade or class. To see that, all you have to do is come over here under sections where this teal circle is. You'll see 2. So if I go over here and go no section, you'll see 1, because right now only one page has that. If I go under no section right there, you'll see 0. So 0 page has been assigned to staff. So this kind of helps you keep track of your pages. Under topics right here, topics, you have my topics. So right here, you would have like the Yellowstone National Park trip that you could actually click and hold and drag down to a page, to like one page or double pages, depending on how many pages you want to dedicate to it, and put it right there. Under Smart Topic, you can actually click on the down arrow and you can go through all this and say that you want staff candids and staff portraits. So as you click on these right here under My Topics, these will appear. Well, yeah, so these will appear after clicking on those. It will, like I said, appear right here. Then you can click and hold on staff portraits, put staff portraits under one, staff candidates under another one. Staff right here. If you click on this is your staff. So you can actually assign staff to pages. And these are the only pages they can work on, or the ones they're assigned to. If they're not assigned, they can actually work on all these. So any staff member right now or any advisor can jump on these pages, start working on them. If you want certain staff members assigned to certain pages, all you have to do is click and hold, drag them over to that page, let go, and they're assigned to that page. Any pages left over after you're done assigning to them, we suggest assigning yourself to those pages. So this way it ensures that no other staff member can just start working on any pages that are not claimed. They can only work on the pages that are just assigned to them. So if you ever need to print out this page letter right here, you can click on print right here. You can print all or just print the latter. By printing all, it will generate a PDF right here. You can also print just the individual page by clicking the printer icon right here, and it will pop up as a PDF. When you go to print, chances are you might see something like this. You will see like this side right here on the right and underneath is cut off. All you have to do is go to like scale and then either fit to printable area or fit to paper, one of those two, and uh, it will adjust it so you can see this trim line here and here. Right. So those of you that have a cover or have a custom cover or something like that, you need to see it. All you have to do is go to status and then cover, and this is where your cover information is going to be right here. Uh, excuse me. So if you have a custom cover, you'll see a little image of hit right here, and then you will see like approved or not approved, and then the little box to send information right here. Now we're going to talk about transferring materials from last year's book to this year's book. So if you have login information for last year's book, all you have to do is log in to last year's book, click on Create, Image Library. Then under Portrait, all you have to do is click on the Portraits or click on the in Activity, click on the folder that you want to move over to next year. And then there's a little arrow that's pointing over to the right. All you have to do is click on it and it will move. You will see that little arrow there on the folder. It'll actually move that information over to this year's book. And that can be found under Inbox. So just click on Inbox. Then here under My 2024 Images, we're going to click on that arrow. And then here you can actually see all the images or anything that was sent over from last year to this year. To move that out of there, all you have to do is open up the portraits, open up, and then click on the folder that you want. Or if you want it under activities, you can click on a folder and then click and hold and then drag that under whatever you need to. Just click and hold, drag it to whatever folder. You'll get this little pop-up. Click on copy. And then when you go to that folder, there's a copy of that image right here. Then real quick, since we're here, if you do photo share, to find your images or under inbox, click this little arrow right here, and then you will see school life. Right here as the advisor, you will see any and all images that are sent to this folder right here under Photo Share. Then all you have to do is select the ones that you want and then click and hold and drag that to whatever folder it needs to be in. And you can also do select drag. So simply move your cursor to the side, click and hold, and then drag your cursor over. And then you can do drag and select from there. You're selected all these uh, images right here, and then you can just click and hold and then just drag them to whatever folder they need to be in. Okay, so we're going to talk about the image library here real quick. Um, so like I said, inbox is where you're going to find all your photos. Portraits are just for your portraits like these right here, individual portraits. Uh, Activities right here are for your uh, images. To create new ones, all you have to do is click on the word activity, come up here to this teal folder, and just click on that. And then right here, just give it a name. Um, and then click add. And then it's right there. If you click on a folder and then click on this one, then what you'll see is an arrow pointing at that. If you click on the arrow, you'll see a subfolder underneath it. So if you make a folder and you don't see it right here, just look for that little arrow because chances are you may have may have clicked on a folder and then made that new folder. And then all you have to do, get rid of that. And then all you have to do is click and hold that folder, drag it up to the word activities, let go. It'll ask you if you want to move it, click on move, and then it will move it right here. Sorry, it's telling me there's already a folder there. Here we go. So then it will take it out of that folder and move it to this folder right here. Okay, so we're going to actually go back to photo share. I'm going to show you that real quick. So with photo share, sending a photo, all you have to do is select who you are, like a parent or guardian, then just do your name, last name, email address. The reason for the email address, it will actually send a verification code to that email. And continue to verify. This just makes sure that the person who is um, actually signing up is actually who they say they are. And it just prevents people from um, going in and adding images just to add images. So we're going to, oh, before we do that, here, let me freeze the screen here real quick. And this value right here is supposed to be $23.95. Well, she keeps swearing up and down. There's a spot that I'm able to change that. Okay, so there we go. All right, so once we enter that verification code, you'll get school life right here. Your parents or faculty or yourself will see something like this. It'll say like photos and activities right here. It'll tell you how many days you have left in the closing day right there. So this way they can't say, well, we didn't know how many days. It's just right there. And like I said, it actually gives you the date right there. So we're going to go to share folder. Now, this is the pop-up screen that I was telling you about. So when you go in and type out the things that you're looking for, what you're requiring to be used, of the parents to put on the photo when they're uploading it, all that stuff is right here. So when they click OK, got it, they're basically saying they read it and they understood what you were asking of them. All right. And so this way they can't say, well, I didn't see it or I didn't do this or whatever. It was right there um, when it popped up. So you go to your File Explorer right here. We're going to go under Pictures, School, and we're just going to find a picture we're going to use. We're going to click and hold, drag it over right here, and then it's going to say use fast tag to tag people in your photo. So we're going to click on fast tag. They can say no thanks, but we're going to click on that. Then right here, we can enter a student's name if we want. Select a grade, and then click on add. It says verify that everything is correct and click on continue. And then that's the tag for that student right there. Then right here under topics, you can go on field hockey and it will tag field hockey right there. Um, nope, we don't like that. You just select whatever topic you want right there. Once you hit done, then you will see it says one person, two topics. You can look at the image again if you want, then click on submit. All right, then it says your photos are on the way. They send a confirmation to this email address that you provided. There's also a little reminder to order your yearbook. If they need to share more images, they can click on this and then go to share. They can start all over again, sharing more images. And let me pause it here real quick. All right. And so, like I said before, we go to your image library and you can go to photo share, inbox, photo share, school life, and then here's that image. To see all the tags or to see the information on that image, all you have to do is click this little eye, the upper right hand corner. All you do is just hover over the image to see it. Go under details. Suggested tag will have this little lightning bolt right here. Kind of show you right here. So this suggested tag doesn't have it, but this one does right here. This tells you that it's been tagged through the fast tag program. So you can click on that, see that it's been tagged with a name and tagged with a topic. Now that's either or. It can be tagged with a name but no topic, or tagged with a topic but no name. So just anything that's any information that's right here will have this little lightning bolt right here. It'll also tell you who sent it in or from where it was sent in, who sent it in, what they were, and it'll also provide you their email address right here. So if you have any questions about it or have any like, hey, could you tell us more about this image? You got their email right there. You could just copy that and then email that person out. Okay, so real quick, if you haven't done so already, you can send us in your um, portrait CDs, and we can upload your portraits by grade, by class, or by teacher, or by homeroom, whatever you want. Um, when we upload it for you, we also tag the name. So that's why you'll see right here this little picture of the student right here. That means it's tagged. Their name and their image are together. So when we talk about, so we get to our next class, which is working with portraits, we will show you the importance of why you would want us to upload it and make sure that the names and the pictures are tagged together. All right, I'm going to read this outro here real quick, and then we'll open it up to any questions that you may have. Okay, I want to thank you all for joining us today, hopefully by showing you examples of the areas of the login screen, welcome page, page ladder, fonts, image share. Creating your book will look less of a challenge and you can avoid some of the pitfalls accompanying any computer software. Transferring materials from last year's site and sending us your portrait CDs should pay off, sometimes saving down the road. Feel free to join us next time as we begin preparing portraits for autoflow function and build some class pages. I will see you then. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to take yourself off of mute and you can ask them or you can type them there in chat if you have any questions.